Male Diamond Enter.
Oh my god, hey Brooks.
Oh, hi guys.
What's that?
I can't read it. You tell me.
Interdimensional mail?
Where did we get this from?
That's crazy.
This is strange. We gotta get her now.
Oh, what do you guys need me for?
We have a box.
We found this mail.
Let's see as if it's mail.
From the interdimension.
Oh, we got a letter on it. What the heck?
There's a letter on the box.
Crazy. What does it say? Let me read it.
I'll read it.
I got it. Hey fellas, it's Guy Montag here. Long story short, my universe is getting destroyed because we burned all books.
Gasp.
We had book people too, but they died too. I'm sending this out as a warning to my good friends at MHHS. I hope the items I have strategically placed in this box save your universe. Please keep literature alive. I'm literally dissolving as I write this. Bye!
Let me see. All right, what do we have here? Oh, flashlight. It's lit light. It's Bob. It's Bob actually. It's Bob actually. I think this shines literature on other people's minds. That's weird. That's really. It says. Look at the instructions here. It says. Wait. Shine light on Bob. Flip card over to show actual Bob. So that's what I did. That's what I showed Bob's deep dark secrets by pointing the light on it. That's cool. Well, so it takes literature and puts literature through those minds. And when it takes that literature, it shows who they actually are. I think literature can show who people are behind the surface level that they show others. Man, Bob looks like an innocent guy, but he's got a lot of deep, dark desires in here. It's kind of like, it's essentially what books like Macbeth, 1984, and Animal Farm are doing, you know? Come on, think about it. Let's say Macbeth is a real dude, okay? On the surface, he's this brutal murderer who killed everyone he loves. He just killed them. But let's shine the lit light. But shine the lit light on him and then look at him. He was this man tortured by his fate for greatness. He was once great, but now we witness a turn to dark evil. Dude, literature, we can empathize with Macbeth and understand him deeply. Literature humanized him. Even Animal Farm, okay? Even Animal Farm. I started World War II. And animals, through literature, because much, much more. The animals of the story become humanized. The animals. It just gives us a deeper understanding of the lives of people during World War II instead of just being workers. We learn and begin to feel for these characters. We understand how they were able to become manipulated by the government, just like 1984. And the inhabitants of society. On the surface, we call people fools for falling for society, for society's government that acts as the party. But through literature, if we shine a lit light on that society, we can understand the mentalities of the people that are being held captive by these society. I think Guy Montag is a brilliant man for sending me this stuff. This is beautiful. This is truly beautiful.
What is this? It looks like a mirror reflecting literature onto me. That's so cool. I love literature. It helps me understand my own life, and I can connect my own life back to books. For example, when I was reading The Alchemist, I was able to see how Santiago followed his own path and didn't listen to his parents when they told him to become a priest, because he knew that was not what was for him. And the adventure that he took allowed me to realize that I need to follow my own path and not let other people tell me what to do. Also, literature is about exploring human nature and connecting your life back to literature. So although in 1984, although the government is always pressuring Winston and Julia to separate and they can't be together, they knew that their love for each other was too big to not be together, so they took their risk. And that tells me that I need to not take my life for granted because I have the opportunities to do so. And then lastly, in literature, okay, another book that made me think about how literature affects my life is Life of Pi. One day Pi was living a good life on a boat, a humble life, and he had his family around him. And then a day later, his boat was sinking. And that just makes me realize that I cannot take my life for granted because one day might be okay and the next might not. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, look, they sent us like a crown. Ow, what is this? It's literally like a crown with swords on it. What the heck? Why are there googly eyes and like animal faces everywhere? And literally there's like a band-aid in here too that says Big Brother. Anyways, looks like the crown has 1984 on it with like the eyes, like Big Brother, and Animal Farm as well with the animal faces, of course. The swords are definitely Macbeth because they look like daggers, the dagger that he used to kill those multiple people. So what's the crown then? Oh my god, it's power. It means power. Every single story here is about power, and what's the most common thing of all these stories? It's about humans and their history with power. These pieces of literature all reflect back to history and warn us about a high-positioned man or government that attempts to take more power. Animal Farm is literally about the history and the end of World War II and USSR. Our literature shows us about history and uses it to warn us about our future. Macbeth shows us what happens to one man to rise in power and what it would take. It shows the past and warns us to prevent that from happening again. Animal Farm in 1984 show what happens when a government brainwashes the public and warns us not to let that happen. By exaggerating our history, literature helps us save our future, and those pieces of literature do this by portraying power in a malicious manner.
Let's see what I have in here. Headphones. It's strange. Why would I need these? I don't even listen to music. I don't even make music. It's weird. I don't hear anything. Whoa. Where am I? Is that Guy Montag? I feel as if I need to get out of here, but I don't know how.
Okay. Oh my god, Brooks is lost.
Maybe he's like in Guy's universe or something.
Let me shine my light on him so we can find him.
Whoa, it seems like the headphones are working again. I'm Macbeth. Part of me wants to kill Duncan, but I know it's not good. And I know I would feel extremely guilty and regretful and very remorseful if I did. But I also want all the power. I want all the power in the world. So me and Lady Macbeth, we should kill Duncan and have all the power. Me and Snowball, the leader, I will lead our revolution to victory and make sure everyone's wants and needs are met for society, because we in Animal Farm will always stand together. Forget him. Choose Napoleon. I will promise to lead us to the victory land. And if that means some things will get cut, it doesn't matter to me, because the total success for me matters to me only. It's me and the tiger on the boat. I know that I should better myself, but I also want to make sure that Richard Parker's okay. Because at the end of the day, we're all each other have, at least for now. And I want to make sure that I'm safe, but he's safe too. Forget the tiger. Focus on yourself. You can do this. Only worry about yourself. If the tiger gets thrown off, leave it be. If it wants to live, it'll swim back on, it'll swim to an island. Only worry about yourself, because all you can really do is do that. I need to get out. I'm back here again. Doesn't matter anyway. Well, with the help of these headphones, I was able to learn that literature really conveys the thoughts of morality through the way that they portray settings and characters and the plots that they put them in. And it really does a great job of expressing that morality of what's right and what's wrong, and really ties that into the real world. Expresses the way that morality, the right or wrong, power and corruption, and how you view your own values, how you view them. It really shows that making the right or wrong decision and having good moral values is really important. Thank you, Guy. Rest in peace.
Thank you, Guy. R.I.P.
Thank you, Guy. R.I.P.
Thank you, Guy. R.I.P.